This is an ultimate guide on how to complete the attack of the radioactive thing Easter egg. Hope this guide helps you out. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is build the craftable item here. So first part is here. You want to come to the bank over here, this side of the area. Pick up the blueprint here. You want to place on this there on the board. Here's the second part. Go place it here. And then the third part is here. Place here. Then you want to pick up this seismic wave generator. And before you leave, also pick up the chip right here, because you need it for the Easter egg. And if you guys have the UDM Stalker variant, like me, I recommend getting it for this Easter egg, because it's really good in the boss fights. Now what we want to do is go turn on the power. So you go this way. Also when you come through here, make sure to grab the chemical part here. Check under the table here. So this randomizes every game the numbers. So in my game it's 1968. So what you want to do is come over here. Before you go, pick up the power handle at the beach. Come over here. Also, I recommend you stay in the spawn room until you get to round 4. Because on round 5 the military zombies are gonna spawn. You need the military zombie for the Easter egg. When you're here, pick up the crowbar right here. It's gonna be right here. Then you wanna go prone. So my numbers for the bomb code was 1968 to open the safe. So this one I do as my number 3. So my third number was 6. I'm gonna stop crowbar it until it's on 6. There we go. Once that's done, you wanna come over here. I recommend you save a zombie. Pick up the power handle, place the generator here, because they asked once you pick up the power handle, the hand is gonna burrow down the sand. So you wanna place the Hexamine generator that you built, and it's gonna rise up the hand again, which you need to pick up from one of the zombie body parts. If the last zombie is nearby this generator, make sure to pick it up and put it like at the beach here by the water, so the zombie doesn't die, so you don't end the round. Not yet. Then you want to pick up the hand. Then come up here. And then my fourth, this one I do as my number 4. So my fourth number was 8. So you wanna put it, yeah. So remember what I said, guys. Those numbers randomizes every game. But you can do it any order with like I said. So you want to melee this car window with the crowbar and pick it up. Now you want to come over here. Oh yeah, this thing I picked up over here. Let me show you real quick. This thing I picked up right here, the fuse box. This is for the freeze trap. That's what you want to pick up. Then you want to come over here and place it, because you need this for the Easter egg. Place it here. Then you can check if you've done it correctly. So I did number 3 and 4 to yeah. So now I gotta do 1 and 2. So my first one is 1 and then second one is 9. So I'll show you where they are. Turn on the power right here. There we go. So here's number 1 that I usually do. So I need to get it to number 1. Now remember, guys, this randomizes every game, so make sure you check what's your numbers in your game, because this randomizes every game. Then you want to come over here. After you turn on power, pick up Elvira's book here. The book is gonna spawn in there once you turn on the power. And then you wanna go over here. Here's so this is the last one that I usually do for the safe to open for the bomb code. So I put it to 9. There we go. Then when you come up here, make sure you're holding a grate. You wanna cook it and then throw it here at this tree. It's gonna drop a zombie leg that you wanna pick up. And before you leave this area, in between this gate here, there's gonna be a part. Wanna pick it up? There we go. then give the book to Elvira and check the TV for the numbers, because for this Easter egg you have to be in a specific color, so it's red, green, or blue. And this also randomizes every game. Come here, prone on the car, pick up the part. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys. The last part you want to pick up for those small things, it's right here by the beach. It's gonna be under here. But you saw me pick it up, so yeah, pick it up right there. So now that we spoke to Elvira, she gave us a vial which we need to fill up. Now when you come to this side of the area, make sure you check the M number. So this also randomizes every game. So my M number in my game was 9, like you guys see right there, it's a 9. So keep that in mind, because we're gonna this Easter egg is mostly about like math and chemistry, like 2 subjects at school, mostly. When you come over here, you see there's a big fire here. You wanna pick up the zombie arm that's in it. Then turn it on 60 degrees and then come this way. Pick up the second chemical part here. Then you wanna have the crowbar again. You wanna crowbar this mirror here. And it's gonna drop a glass. Want to pick up the glass. Then you want to come this way. Pick up this chemistry part here. And now that's all the chemistry parts. So now that we basically almost got everything, where I'm about to kill the last zombie, but before that there's one more thing. So what you want to do is come over here. Can also activate the teleports around the map to, like, so you can travel faster. It's better that way. What you want to do is come over here and turn off the jukebox. You want to activate the trap and then crowbar this meat out of the way, and then pick up the torso for the zombie part. Then once that's done, if you've done all these numbers correctly, the save should open, and then it will give you the bomb code. Now keep this in mind as well. The bomb code will randomize every game as well, so keep that in mind. Once you got everything, you want to pick up the shark knife here, or the cleaver, whatever you want to call it. Because now we got to fill up the vial. And like I said, guys, when you go to round 5, if it's not a crog round, you know, the dog round, then if you get a zombie round, then you're gonna get a military zombie. Okay, so here's the thing. You listen carefully. The first military zombie that you see on the map, you want to make sure you remember exactly where you killed them with the shark knife or the cleaver. You have to remember exactly where you killed the first military zombie with the cleaver. So when you kill the first one with the cleaver, it's gonna drop a leg. So you want to pick that up. There you go. Now you want to kill the rest of the zombies. It will take around 20 zombies to kill with the cleaver to fill up the vial. You guys see the amount of zombies I kill is filling up the vial. The progress is going up. You guys can see that the vial is filling up. You have to kill them with the cleaver to fill up the vial. It takes around 20 zombies, I think. And then you'll see it when it's full, because it's, yeah, glowing all black and stuff. So you see it's full now. So what you want to do is go back to Elvira's studio and give it to Elvira.
Ooh, you know just
Then check the TV. So remember, my number was 9, like the M number by the pool area. But remember, guys, this randomizes every game, so you want to keep in mind. So usually how I do this, that like how I know which color I have to be in. Usually I go to my phone or laptop and I check I pull out like a calculator. So for example, so I have to use times during this for the math. So during this math test or this step, yeah, this math step. So my number was 9, so I have to do times. So let's look at the TV. So there's 36, there's 37, 38, 39 in between, and then you see the arrow, it's going to 40, and this one's going behind. It's just 36. So it could be, for example, 9 times 4, which is 36. In that case, I have to stay in blue, but it could also be 9 times 5 and other stuff. 9 times 5 is 45, and you see there's no 45 on my TV. So that's how I usually do it. So in my game it's 9 times 4 right now. So it means I have to, which is 36, and I have to stay in blue. So what you want to do is come over here, switch it to the color that you need to be switched to. Once Elvira is on the map, you want to pick up her mirror here where it says Elvira is not over here right now. When you see that text, pick up her mirror and then bring Elvira all the way over here to the teleporter. She's gonna open Pack Punch. You need to do that. Okay, so once you're in the Pack Punch machine, you wanna activate this little button right here, and then quickly run into the portal. It's gonna teleport you into the RV here, and you want to pick up the zombie head and look at the number. Look at the number right here for the color step. So if you guys are not familiar using the calculator, if you're not really comfortable with that, then there's gonna be 4 numbers around the map. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So there's gonna be 4 numbers around the map that you can look at in every color. So I'm explaining this to you guys like how this works. So this is the RV that I was just in after I teleported from Pack, but you can jump up there and see it. So the number is 9. Yep. The second number can be over here. By Jug and Chain Shoes, it's gonna be close to the garage here. It's gonna be right here. So there's my number, it's 4. Second number is gonna be down here. It's under the bridge there. And then the 4th one, I'll show you guys in a sec. So let me explain this how this works. So I'm gonna switch it to red for now, for example. Let me show you. So when you switch the colors, you want to go to all the 4 locations. And yeah, if you guys see a line over the equal sign, that means this is the incorrect one. So how this works, what you guys have to do for this is you have to find the correct if you don't want to use the calculator, you guys have to find the correct number that doesn't have. So like if you go through all 3 colors, red, green and blue, what you have to do is go check at all 4 locations that I'm gonna show you guys. And then if you see a line over the equal sign, that means that's the incorrect number, and you don't wanna waste time on that one, because that is not your number in your game that you wanna use. That is the incorrect one. So the point of this, how this works, is you have to find the correct number. Like when you're going through all 3 colors, the number is not gonna have a line over the equal sign. So that's how this step works. So if you go through all colors, if you see the number that doesn't have a line over all 3 colors during in this step, so you see this one doesn't have a line. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show. Yes, the fourth location is over here for the numbers. You want to go in here, and then it's gonna be in here. Here's the fourth location, right there. So that's the whole point of the step. So you guys saw I was in red, and the one that was under the bridge, that one was the incorrect one because it had a line over it. So if you go over here, now switch to green. So now this one won't show a line because we're in green, but that's fine. Because they already showed it had a red. It had a line when I was in red, so that's still the incorrect one. So you don't want to waste time on that one anymore. So that's the whole point of this step. You have to like go through all the colors and then check which number is the correct one that doesn't have a line over the equal sign during all three color sequences. So this one doesn't have a line. If we go over here. Now keep in mind, this also randomizes every game. So if you don't want to use calculator, this is the best way how to do it. Okay, so you see I'm in green right now, the green color, and this one has a line. I'm just gonna wait for it to charge. There we go. Now switch to blue, and blue was the correct color in my game because it's 36. I'm not really feeling this whole single color thing. So now that you guys saw that in my game, I had the one under the bridge that was incorrect, and the one over there by a dead shot. Those were the two incorrect ones. So if I go over here now, this one should not have a line over it because it's 4 here. Yep. So this is so you guys saw in my game the number 4 didn't have a line over the red, green, or blue. It didn't have a line over the equal sign, so which means the one by the pack-a-punch in the RV is the wrong one. And that's how you do the step. You just gotta find the correct number that doesn't have a line over the equal sign during all the 3 color sequences. So that's the best way how to do it. So once all the parts that you picked out for the zombie parts, you want to place the zombie parts right here. Then you want to place Elvira's mirror right here. Then the car mirror that you picked up earlier with the crowbar, you gotta place it here. And then the mirror that you shattered earlier to pick up the broken glass piece, you want to place it right here. Then you want to place the chip in there. Okay, now I'm gonna explain this how this works. So the last number is when you're doing this for the first time when you're guessing the numbers. Okay, I can tell you this guys to you right now. The last number is always 8, but the numbers are also the same like every single game. So the numbers you are looking for is 3, 4, 5, and 6. But these 4 numbers always randomizes every game. It's always the same numbers, but they just randomize. The numbers I just told you guys, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remember what I said, 8 is always last. So what you want to do is, it starts from 0 and it goes to 10, of course. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. So I'm gonna try 3. That was not, okay, my first one was 5. So you want to try 4 or 3, for example. Okay, it was 3, not 4. And this also randomizes every game, so you guys want to keep that in mind. Oh yeah, and if you get hit by a zombie during this, it will stop the progress. So you gotta make sure you don't have zombies or quickies around you. Let's get end around real quick. So in my case, I think my order is 5, 3, 6, 4, 8 right now. 5, 3, 6, 4, and 8. Okay, 8, 4, 6, 3, 5. Now that you've done this, you want to hold square, and it's gonna shoot the lasers at the zombie. There we go. So now you gotta do this again, but this time you have to remember the numbers that you were doing. That was in your when you did it the first time. You want to do these numbers now backwards. So in my perspective, it's during my gameplay, it's I think it was 8, 4, 6, 3, 5. I think. Yeah. When you get to during the rounds, when you get to like around 7, 8, 9, or 10, or 8, 7, or higher, whatever. Yeah, the zombies will sometimes drop a battery. When they drop a battery, you want to make sure you pick up this battery. Okay, so we didn't get a battery there. That's okay. So now what you want to do is so you want to do it backwards, like I said. So 8 and then 6. Oh no, wait, fuck. Sorry guys. So 8. No wait, I forgot. It was like 8. Yeah, something. Let me just end around again real quick. So again, you just want to keep killing zombies that has a backpack until they drop a battery. Because here's the thing, the battery is gonna activate radios around the map, and these radios you wanna activate them because there's this doctor, the scientist. He's gonna tell us which is the best chemistry to defeat the radioactive thing. I'll explain you guys how to do the chemistry step in a second. I just gotta get this. So yeah, again, when you're doing this backwards, you want to remember your numbers when you did them the first time. Kill all the zombies real quick. Okay, there we go. So, what was it? 8, 4? Yeah. 8, 4, 6, 3, 5. Yeah. So once you've done that, once you've done the numbers backwards, hold square again, and then the zombie is going to turn into a key. You want to pick up this key, and it's going to open a secret garage on the map. I'll show you guys in a second. So again, you want to keep killing zombies until they give you a battery. I might get a little bit unlucky, but that's okay. You will get a battery eventually. You might have to go into some higher rounds. Yeah, it's got a battery. There we go. Okay, now here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Let me turn on my audio a little bit so you can listen. You need to listen to this radio very carefully. So how this step exactly works, guys, is there are only 2 radios that works for this heat strike. Like the doctor's gonna tell us which chemistry we need to defeat the radioactive. So only 2 radios works for this, and they also randomize every game, so keep that in mind. So it's the radio here by the power station, and the other one is by the pool. So you don't know which one it's gonna be. So let's say, for example, if you put in the battery in the wrong station, the wrong radio, then you have to get another battery. And the quotes from the dialogues and the quotes from the doctor are always the same. So I'll show you guys how this works. So you wanna so here's the radio by the power station. You wanna put in here, and then listen carefully.
I have discovered that lipids and clean ethanol, when mixed properly, form glycerol. This is a vital step in synthesizing 2,4-propane 3,5-tetranitrite.
So right now this is the wrong radio. You're just gonna have to guess which one it is.
The synthesis of 3-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene is creating a mixture of nitric and sulfuric acids while introducing toluene.
But listen to the quotes very carefully.
To produce 3,4-dinitroxymethylpropane, combine formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, and nitric acid to make an aldehyde sludge. Finish by mixing the sludge with acetone. After the with sodium bicarbonate and nitric plus acetic acid. Final recrystallization of dinitro with methanol is required for 3-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene.
So rewinding tape. There we go. Okay, so you guys see that's the wrong radio. So if you get that type of so remember those quotes, because you're gonna know which radio is correct and which one is the incorrect one. So what you want to do is just remember all those quotes. So you guys heard, I didn't say a single thing about the chemistry to defeat the radioactive thing. So that was the wrong radio in my game. Now, like I said, keep in mind, this randomizes every game. So you just want to try one of the both batteries or radios to see which one it is. So the one by the pool is over here. So you want to put the battery in here and listen.
135 Tera Nitra Pehnol has been found to work, but its reaction time may not be adequate given the situation at hand.
So he said it might work, but it might not be 100%, so you know that's not the right one.
I don't think the creation of 2,4-propane 3,5-tetranitrate will effectively do the job required. Hydro 2,5-nitro 3,4,7 Para-Zocine may be difficult to produce due to shortages in supplies. I do believe that if it were 1945 all over again, then 3,4-dinitroxymethylpropane would be the leading candidate to end this crisis of epic proportions.
So when you hear stuff like that, so he said methylpropane. So there are 4 chemistries for during this chemical step, guys, or chemistry step. So one is methylpropane, the one he just mentioned. The other one is nitrobenzene, that I call it. Other one is 135 Tera Nitra Pehnol, and then the last one is Octa-Hydro. I just call it Octa-Hydro. Those are all the 4 chemistries. I'm explaining to you guys everything you need to make those ingredients. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on like which one you need in order for you to enter the boss fight, because this will be the final step during the chemistry. Because if you put in the right chemistry onto the nuke, then your boss fight's ready. So you guys heard him, the doctor, on the radio. So I need to do methylpropane. But here's another thing. The radios have 5 dialogues. So I only listened to 4 so far on this radio. So I got 1 more left.
Given the circumstances, 3-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene will give us the most bang.
So did you guys hear that? Yep. So let me explain this to you guys how to do this.
You're ruining my movie! One job! Why is it so hard for you to just die?
So listen guys, there's gonna be boards around the map. I'm gonna show you guys all the boards. So here's the first one by the camp area where the milk kick is. There's the first one. The second one is down here by the beach. You wanna go all the way down here. It's gonna be right here. There it is. The third one is gonna be over here. So the key you picked up earlier from the zombie, you wanna come to this garage here and hold square. It's gonna open up the garage. And inside here, you wanna the chemistry parts you picked up before. You wanna place them here, and pick up this scrambling piece of paper here on the side. Pick them up, and you can also attach the part of the bomb to the nuke right here. So here's the third board right here inside the garage. The fourth one is over here.
That's my line, you little beehive bimbo.
Right here. And then there's 2 more left. One is over here by Elvira Studio outside where double tap is. Bang bangs, it's right here. And then the last one is in the spawn room. So you want to come over here. And in the spawn room, it's right here. Literally, you can check it if you want when you spawn in around one. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so here's how this works. So you guys heard the radio. He said 2 chemistries can work to defeat the radioactive thing. Now I'm gonna tell you guys how this game works and how this map works and how the Easter works on this map. So remember the radio has 5 dialogues, like 5 recordings. You wanna listen to all 5 before it says rewind in the tape. So what you want to do is, so you guys hear them saying the 2 chemistries that works for me in my game. This randomizes every game too, so keep that in mind. So he said methylpropane can work. That's what he said first. And then during the 5th recording, he told me that nitrobenzene can work too. Will give us the most bang for the buck to defeat the radioactive thing. So what you want to do is, also remember those quotes, because you know it's their radio. That's the correct radio. He's talking about to defeat the radioactive thing. So what you want to do is, I'm going to explain this to you guys right now. If you get the methylpropane, these are all the ingredients you got to do first. So for methylpropane, you want to go grab the crowbar, and you want to get pennies, and you want to pick up the vodka, and then place it on the chemistry board. The second one is, then once you put the correct number in, the next one is methylpropane, or no, the next one is what's it called? Quarters and the racing fuel. Or I'm gonna put a link in the description this for you guys, like how this works, this chemistry step. So in my game, so you wanna listen to this carefully. If the radio says 2 chemistries works, then you wanna do the other one, because here's the thing. Here's how this Easter egg works. He always says methylpropane will work no matter what. Every game he says methylpropane chemistry works. So if you only hear him saying about methylpropane, it works for the Croxilla during all the 5 dialogues, that's the chemistry you want to go with. But if he says 2 might work, then you want to do the other one, because that's how the Easter egg works. So in my game right now, I gotta do nitrobenzene, because I can't do. You don't want to do methylpropane. You only want to do methylpropane only if he says that works. Nothing out of the other 3 chemistries though, during the 5 dialogues. So that's how this works. So, but he said nitrobenzene during my game, so I'm gonna do nitrobenzene, not the other one, because nitrobenzene is the correct one. And like I said, if he only says 1 works and not the others, then of course it's just methylpropane, like I said. So for the methylbenzene, or not, methylbenzene that I just got in my game. So I need detergent first, and you want to match the left number and the top number, and this is why you have to remember which color you're in, because when you change the colors, the numbers will change on the boards. So that's why. So usually how I do this is I also use the calculator so I don't forget. If you guys want, you can take a screenshot on your phone. If you don't want to run around the map and keep looking, you can take a screenshot on your phone during this as well. So how this works is you want to match the left and the top number and plus them. So detergent is 7 plus 9, that's 16. So I'm gonna put that on my laptop. So 16 plus, because you want to plus them again. Then you want to come over here. And then the second item you need for methylbenzene chemistry is a drain opener. So that's 7, like you guys see, 7. So you want to put that on the calculator. So you can put drain opener here, and then So guys, I'm put this in the description. I'm type this in the description for so you guys can see all the chemistry parts. Make sure to check the description. I'm gonna like post all the items you need to all the items you need for all the chemistries. Pick up detergent. Mostly the items are in the supermarket here. Detergent, and then the last one you want is paint. So you pick up paint over here. That it's gonna be here behind stamina, right here. And now paint is gonna be on this board right here. So you wanna check paint, and then 7 plus 8, that's 15. So 15, and then once you got all those free items, those are the first 3 items you need for the methylbenzene. So now listen carefully. You guys remember the when we were doing the color step earlier? You guys remember I had 9 times 4, so my number was 4, right? So that was in my game. Like I said, this randomizes every game. So my number was 4 because it was 9 times 4. It's 36. So my number in my game is 4. So what you want to do is you want to minus. So after you got all the items, you want to minus everything and then add. So my number is, so I put, for example, 16 plus 7 plus 15 minus 4 because my number was 4. And then you want to press on equal. And then it puts me to 34. So you want to place all the items, and then the number that the calculator shows, you want to put it here. So 34. If you've done it correctly, it's gonna give you a chemical gas like this. Then you want to put methylbenzene here. And then you want to put baking soda. And then you want to put detergent and vinegar.
Don't mess with me. I'm bad news.
There we go. Now you just want to go check the boards again. So detergent is 16 again. And then baking soda is 6 plus also I need racing fuel for the last one, so I'm just gonna remember this. So racing fuel is 11. I'm just gonna remember that so I don't have to go back and we'll look at it. Methylbenzene, the chemistry they just created, it's gonna be up here on this here. Methylbenzene, it's 12 in my game. And then the last one is the vinegar. And vinegar is right here. So you wanna, it's 11 plus 11 and then minus 4 again because my number was 4 in my game. That puts us to 41. There we go. So now for the last one, for the methylbenzene, you want to put racing fuel and the nitro, whatever. The nitro is 9, and then my racing fuel was 11. So 9 plus 11 minus 4. That puts us to 16. If you do this, if you don't do this right, you're gonna get like the chemistries will hurt you, and it's gonna make you red screen, cause you're indicating that you fail it. So once you've done it correctly, you guys see it right here, 3-methyl 2.4 dinitrobenzene. We completed the chemistry. You want to pick it up and place it on the nuke here. And now your boss fight ready. So you will just want to start the nuke. Now you gotta wait for the nuke to charge up. And I can show you guys real quick, so pennies, for example, for methylpropane. You want to crowbar the cash register right here. Vodka is right here. Detergent's there. Will cleaner is right here. Glass cleaner is there. Here's there's baking soda. Yep. So once the nuke is charged up, you want to go back and hold square again. Once you're in the boss fight, whenever your boss fight ready, come over here and teleport to the nuke, and then you wanna run over here so you don't get killed by the Croxilla shooting back his bombs. So you wanna stand close to the nuke. Now there's a trick, you can jump on the nuke so the zombies can't hit you. So you guys can do that if you want. So you wanna stay close to the nuke because you have to score it all the way to the beach. Before you go into the boss fight, of course, I recommend you pack a punch and get all your perks and stuff. Like I said, whenever you're ready, go hold square on the nuke, wait for it to charge up, then hold square, and then, yeah, you get teleported to the boss fight. You can also shoot the X. So you want to escort the nuke all the way over here to the beach. Okay, now listen up. There's gonna be four laser cannons around the map. One up there on the bridge. There's gonna be one up here. So you go up there. One is gonna be right here in front of him. And then the last one is gonna go up here. If you're playing solo, I recommend you go up here, because he can do his deadliest attack, which is he's gonna slam and make a sandquake, which will insta kill you if you're in the way. So I recommend you go up here because he can't really slam up here. You have to stand in a specific position. You can also shoot the zombie. Alright, when you see his chest open out when it's glowing green, you want to shoot this until it's not glowing green anymore. And then it's gonna start shaking, indicating that you complete this. Once you've done that, you want to come over here back on the beach. Activate the nuke right here. Depends on how many players you are, everybody has to hold square. Same thing when you enter the boss fight, like when you have to activate the nuke at the garage, everybody has to hold square. So now this is the boss fight finale. Let me just turn down the audio a little bit. Okay, so what the Croxilla is doing now is spitting acids. You want to back up all the way over here. And this is where you have to remember the bomb code. So remember, this also randomizes every game, the bomb code, like I said before. So in my game, My bomb code is 17826. You have to press square, like when I was doing that with the chip earlier there to get the key from the zombie. Yeah, you gotta press square on the correct timer, on the correct number, or whatever platform you are. Press X on Xbox and then whatever is on PC. I think it's F. Yeah, you just want to press square, whatever platform you're on. So it's gonna spit acid again. So you just want to keep backing up, and always when you're shooting the crocs, always shoot the X, so you don't get crocs on the map. That's another good thing to do. Now, before you, this step, you guys know that I told you about the laser cannon. So, in solo, you have to hit him in the chest 3 times with the laser cannon, and with 2 players, you have to hit him 5 times. With 3 players, you have to hit him 7 times, and then with 4 players, you have to hit him 9 times with the cannon. So it's best if you're, team coordinates. You're like you have a good teamwork with your teammates, of course. As long as they know what they're doing, then that's awesome. Okay, so this is you guys have probably seen this before. So this is where things get a little bit scary, because this next step can like insta kill you really quickly. There is if you have the mana up card, you can run through the acid and skip the laser, because he's gonna do the lasers now. So I'm explaining the best way how to do the lasers. So if you're playing solo, you always want to go left side because it's way easier. You can also go right side, but it can be a little bit harder. So how this works, let me show you guys. Turn up the audio. Remember the bomb code, 87, it's my game. So first what you want to do is slide, jump, jump, slide. Then when you come over here, slide, don't stand up, keep going forward, then stand up, jump over the final lasers, and hold square on the bomb. And then you want to do the bomb code quickly. You only got 25 seconds before the Croxilla throws you out. So my code was 87865, I think. Oh no, wait. It's okay if you fail. You can take your time. If you fail, you just have to hold square again, because it's gonna throw you out. So you just have to redo this again. Now that's the left side right there, guys. So I'm gonna show you what like the best way to when you're going right side when you're doing the lasers. And again, if you have the UDM Stalker, it's really good for this boss fight to kill the zombies. Now remember, if you have the mana up card, you want to use it now and run for the acid and go all the way to the nuke. But try not to get yourself downed. The mana up will save you for 30 seconds from the acid, as long as you're doing it right. If you don't kill all the zombies around you, so you don't get killed and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the perfect way to do the right side when you're doing the lasers. So slide, jump, jump, slide. When you come over here, slide. You can also shoot the X when he's shooting bombs from his back. Then jump over here, hold square again. And that's the best way to do it. But you gotta be a little bit fast because you're on a countdown. 8, 7, 8, 2, and 5. Once you've done that, every player has to do the bomb code. Once you've done that, congratulations, you just have completed the attack of the radioactive thingy strike. I hope this guide really helped you guys out. Took a little bit long time for me to make this.
Anybody want shellfish for dinner?
I'm pretty sure I'm never eating shellfish again. Ever.
You ate both.
I am really feeling the need to get out of this place, the time period, whatever you want to call it. Maybe off to somewhere with a little more color.
Ready when you are, my friend.
Ugh, this is so nasty. Oh.
Oh, shit. If you guys thought the zombies were bad.
What is it? Some kind of big...
Shut up, AJ!
What? What did I say?
To be continued.
So once the cutscene is over, the soul key is picked up automatically.
Only I can get you to recreate your demise. Wait,
And that's the entire attack of the radioactive thing Easter egg. Hope this guy really helped you guys out. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys the perfect way to go both left and right side for the laser step. But like I said, you can skip it if you use the man up card. But here's another thing: if you don't have man up, if you want to sacrifice one of your teammates, so if you're not good at the lasers, here's another thing, guys. If you're not good at the lasers, when you see the Crocodile spitting acid for the second time, when he's shooting crocs, so when you see him shooting crocs, like when the acid is like right here, after he spit it for like a second time. So what you want to do is when he's shooting crocs, if you want to skip the lasers, if you don't have man up, the players that you want to sacrifice that doesn't want to do the laser, they want to skip the laser. You can run all the way over here to the nuke, and you have to down yourself in front of it, and then your teammates are gonna do the lasers, and then once they revive you, once they revive the revived teammates that skip the lasers, everybody has to hold square. Once again, depends on how many players there are. Everybody has to get to the nuke and hold square. And same thing with man up. But I would recommend you use man up when you see Crocodile spitting acid for the third time. When the acid is like really close, like right here. Then you want to pop your man up card and then run all the way over here to the nuke. That way you can also bypass and skip the lasers. So yeah. So yeah, this has been my ultimate guide for the attack of the radioactive thing Easter egg. If this guy really helped you out, if this guide really helped you guys out, please drop a like. Subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. Really appreciate it. And let me know down in the comments which Easter egg guide you guys want to see me do next on any Call of Duty game and all, so I can help you guys out. That'll be fantastic. But yeah, good luck on this Easter egg guide. I hope you guys find my Easter egg guide really helpful. I'm gonna put in the description, like I said, for all the chemistries, what you need to pick up for all the items. I'm gonna put it in the description for you guys. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy Knut Lawson, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.